College Station, Texas, Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Stallions, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Quick stop and go. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going right to work up top. Got his man downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. first of 8, and Texas A&M leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Got his man in the middle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding.
Guys, that just elevates the entire team. The offense set up with a 1st and goal after the block punt. They'll try to get it in with the run. Ripping through the defense. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Aggie. These guys wanted to make a statement. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got him. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 30-yard line on first down. To the air on first down. Turns it loose. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Here we go.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Buying some time. Lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Nestled just in. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Out of the gun, the inside give. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Catch in the middle. It's Winston. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a pass.
He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big complete.
Sneak gets it done. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me Now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
A&M comes back out with another first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Aggie. Made the grab and took it on. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Holds it in the 1st down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. He's going for it all. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in...
Turning it on! He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Handoff from the shotgun. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them. On the offensive side of the ball.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
And the Sharks offense will take over. 1st and 10.
To the air. It's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Puts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. The snap sets up to throw. Buys a little extra time. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense has been so dominant, David, that the 12th man feels like he's out there literally. Extra people on the stop troops.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been flying all over the field, and the tradition of the 12th man is like no other. You don't see that anywhere else in college football, and this defensive crowd gets into the game, and they represent.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Here's the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this.
He's going for a big play downfield. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. 2 stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, Chris, that's one of those runs you're going to see on the highlight shows throughout the night. He didn't gain a ton of yards, but how many missed tackles?
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. 1st down here for this offense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
You make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. The shotgun running play call. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Pitch made on the left side. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The back's got it. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Nowhere to run up the middle. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking tackles and going. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or they check him out. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sweep. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Now we run a draw play. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And they convert on 3rd down, move the ball to the 36. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they call a run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to... down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Pounding away with the run game. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They try to sneak it for the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A quarterback sneak call.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
Straight down the middle. And they add to the lead. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Texas, Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football. The give to the tailback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Trying to beat the D deep. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggies. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Release to the back. Right on the money. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and that's...
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Off play action. Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there off. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. There he goes. And An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Winston. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the pitch. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Makes the catch, it's Mayo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Right down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Fires left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak.
Well, you don't often see QB sneak on 3rd and 2. That's normally a 3rd and inches type situation, but great job by the quarterback picking out which guard was the better run blocker, bulldozing his way to get that first.
Well, and I think that's what you see. You see great quarterbacks in this QB sneak. Find the soft spot. Where is it?
Sneaks into the end zone. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He lets it fly. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll set up to throw, using his legs to buy some time. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Aggies. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Military. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Mayo. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little, when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them. But, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll take a shot. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Snagged in the middle. It's Winston. Strong, firm tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Now on the option. Quick toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winston. Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at it. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Looking for the 1st down, Texas A&M lines up on 4th. They want to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. While this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Snap in the shotgun. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be in.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Going downfield for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Got the back over the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Mayo. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. I'm not taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time.
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Big fella moving. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Aggies. And it feels... First play of the period, 1st down here. Back to the ground game on the left. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. It's we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top-5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
No return coming here as he... So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Finds his tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, two fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. The 21.
And the Texas A&M offense.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. The throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed. And it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
They're working that left side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking the shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He'll be stopped, but not. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here's the pressure. Holds it in on the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. A little screen to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got it! Touchdown, Texas A&M! And the punishment has been... Quick toss to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on first and 10. Got his man to the left. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll break into the open. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. That one. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
He's going to throw. And the pass is in. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area.
And they'll fake it again. Under fire. And the pass goes. And they rise up to stop the fake punt on 4th down. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. He wants a big play here late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.